Hello dear companions, welcome back to Doki Doki Summertime Part something. We are on the Sayori route at least some, and I'm really excited. I'm just really excited to get back to this because I'm so busy nowadays, even if it's summer, but I want to continue this. I want to play all the routes and get the secret ending, and we're going to continue. I wouldn't go as far as say I'm not looking forward to anything, but up until a week ago, most of the days seemed like a blur. Often I wasn't even sure what day of the week it is. As we play this other routes, I will skip or kind of fast forward some stuff, because some elements or some parts of the routes are pretty much the same. And we played the first one, the Monika route, we played that exactly detailed and read everything. So if I see parts that are similar or exactly the same, I will make it a bit quicker, you know? So please watch this series from the beginning if you want to get all the context. But yeah, last time we had to date Natsuki. Because of the second date you always have to pick another character. I don't know how much longer this will last, but I'm glad Sayori introduced me to her friends. I'm not invested enough in literature to join their club, but with all the new things that happen, who knows what else this summer will bring. So I hope you brought your favorite snacks, your favorite blanket, and enjoy this. There's definitely a kind of connection between me and Sayori. Could this be a sort of revival of our friendship, or something more? Yuri and I had a great time together, despite the weather trying to get in the way. She was helpful, invested, and she even said we could continue our adventure. Now, I'm not a rocket scientist, but these both sound pretty promising. However it goes, it will only go forward if I only reach out and take the opportunity with my own hands. After all, doing nothing didn't get me too far, I feel. Love the song. With that, I embark on my journey to the ice cream shop Natsuki told me about yesterday. Ice cream shop? As I arrive, I recognize two of the girls chatting at the table. Oh, hello.
I'm telling you, they're literally retelling the same story over and over again.
With each of them giving their own take on how things would happen, correct?
You wish.
Love the drinks and the text in the background there. Coldest summer Sunday. Sunday. See what you did there. Most of them
are literally just trying to force a sappy ending onto a story that is meant to be unpredictable and sad.
I think this is pretty much the same. Hey, mind if I join? Welcome back, Sansa. I'm glad you could make it.
Yeah, hi. So where was I?
Have you seen Sayori and Monika? Monika is bound to appear at any moment, since she's the least likely of all of us to disappear without a good reason.
Salsa, just look around you. You think Sayori would miss out on this?
No, she wouldn't. But where is she though? Well, a brand new ice cream shop and hang out, yeah.
Guess you don't know her well enough. You should have seen her at the school festival.
Now that she mentions it, I didn't see her at the festival all day. Doubt she was avoiding me. We probably just visited the stands at different times. What do you mean?
We barely finished our performance. First thing on her mind was, can we go to the cafe now?
I remember there being a sort of cafe in one of the classrooms. They served several drinks and snacks. The chocolate cakes were delicious, and I even bought an extra one to take home. As I'm recalling all the stands in my mind, Natsuki keep going on about their experience at the festival.
They got
plushy tiger hat. That might look cute. Sounds really cute, Natsuki. At this moment, I knew I messed up.
I'm not cute.
Speaking of cute, Sayori arrives with a neon green bird plushie tucked under her left arm. If she was wearing her pajamas, I'd swear she just fell out of bed. Her wide smile is radiated with joy, and she waves at us immediately after noticing us. She puts down Mr. Bird next to her as she takes her seat. There she is.
Hey everyone! Seriously, you brought the plushie? Why to boost the atmosphere? What do you mean? Plushie, ice cream, you.
It's pretty Sayori atmosphere, if you say so. Oh, my timer. There we go.
Can we add anything to make it more kid-friendly? Cupcakes with kitten faces.
Why is she late? Yeah.
Do I need to have a talk with you about oversleeping again?
Cracking her knuckles. Like that.
I was set to leave home, then I accidentally...
Sneaky smile? What?
You accidentally what? The whole thing.
Sayori, could you clarify what it is you accidentally did? Talking about an ice cream? Hello, welcome to Stone Cold Steve's. See what you did there, the wrestler. What can I get you?
Ice cream.
We look behind us and see the one greeting us is an all too familiar person. Oh yeah, it was Monika. Of course. But yeah, I remember this. Yuri didn't get the joke.
Hello, Monika. If you're the waitress...
Not getting a joke in this one thing, but taking it serious is on a whole new level. I do that all the time. If you make jokes with me in person, I will many of the times take them too serious.
I have a request. Please, can you make Natsuki read the real book for once?
Yeah, but she got it. She just put a twist to it. Damn, she was hiding her power level.
Shut up! I mean, your jokes sound like a quote from some novel. You don't like to read...
You don't like to read books, Natsuki?
Of course I do. A few, I just don't read them super seriously. Like some people here.
You're the only ones to read. Freaking disgusting.
I concur, Natsuki, as I just demonstrated I am fond of the occasional... How you say... banter.
Princess of Darkness?
I actually like that.
I know you do. I know you do, Yuri.
Didn't you want to continue the topic for a minute ago? Oh yeah. What was the topic?
We're dissecting the various aspects of stories written by hobbyists we read on the internet.
Yep. You know, I'm not crazy about good grammar, but are some people really this bad at it?
Some people can't help it, Natsuki.
Like you've never heard of proofreading?
Monika looks away and lightly shrugs her shoulders. I wouldn't want to start an argument about grammar either.
Regrettably, I have to agree. Publishing a work of such low quality tells more about the writer herself or himself than the characters in the story. Yeah, so yeah, could you look past that? There's stuff that just doesn't make sense. The character says some sad stuff and she grinning like a carved pumpkin lantern. When somebody literally says sigh, how hard is it to write?
Yeah, I know.
This is quite the amateur mistake.
I love their banter about the novelists and...
If I may add, I read horror in iterations of that one specific story they make inordinate variations of, and apologies in advance, but there's a fine line between horror and a parody. Throwing in cheap scares just for the sake of it is even worse than not having them at all. It's like trying to build atmosphere by haphazardly painting a room with red halfway and filling it with an extremely strong, musty smell.
Yeah, I guess so. This is pretty much the same.
I'm sorry, I'm finished. I don't get what you two are talking about.
jokes were airplanes, this place would be an airport. Yeah. Come on, let's do this. What are we trying to do? Craft for a story. Yeah, when they started sharing poems.
I love reading everyone's poems. I wished mine was as good.
Sayori, you're doing it again.
Eh?
Okay. Yeah, because Monika knows much more about Sayori's background and her... Yeah, her depression, you know. Even your first one was decent at the least. You talked about your poems in the club? Yes, we did. And even offered writing tips each meeting. Yeah, we remember that from the main game.
What? Salsa someone poem?
Would you mind sharing it with us?
That is, if it's not too much to ask for.
Well, have a good laugh, or F you, Natsuki.
Natsuki?
We won't laugh at it, I promise. Here, show it to us. I'm warning you now, it's pretty short. It's your technique that matters, not the length. It's the technique that matters, not the length. I love the innuendos of this. Can encouragement feel insulting? Yeah, I guess so. This is pretty much the same. So, I don't really get why we have the poem in our pocket like this. Yeah, I didn't like it. I don't know how to break it to you. Poems aren't just words we like. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we had it on the phone. Yeah, I remember. We misunderstood creative genius. Yeah, I guess we are.
Did you pick your favorite words?
Anyway, let's buy some ice cream. Come on, let's do that.
Sorry, Yuri.
We walk over to the display and browse the whole huge selection of ice cream flavors. Yuri glances over all of them, including the extras one can get, and talks to the shopkeeper with a clear idea in her mind of what she desires. Coffee-based flavors. Natsuki is eyeing the prices of the cheap. Yeah, oh Natsuki. Yeah, and Sayori is going mental over this. Listen to her tummy or her mind. Her tummy. Her tummy who's gonna win. A hushed voice, Monika. How about you get the tab for all of us, Elsa? No. Let's out this shackle. No way we could pay for all this. Monika doesn't have an ice cream, what? On a diet, Monika? To the contrary, I'm having a cheat day. I'm not supposed to cheat, I know, but I think I'm just a bit of a guilty pleasure. It wouldn't hurt. Cheat? Cheat the game? Sayori is at it like she... Oh, ah, brain freeze. Yeah. Never rush ice cream. Doing it salsa style. The best style. Yeah. Your order, miss. Thank you. That's what she... Everyone is intrigued by the icy masterpiece, and Monika gives a detailed list of its contents. It's covered in almonds. It's all covered in almonds, chocolate syrup, caramel, 5 different flavors of ice cream, 2 of which are coffee-based, whipped cream, and of course, the cherry on top. Damn. pop the cherry. The innuendos. Wow. Natsuki and Sayori are already finished with their bowls when Monika isn't even the third of the way through. Natsuki, do you like any of these flavors?
Yeah, why?
Sharing is caring.
Huh?
Come on, grab a spoon and we can share it. Yeah, she ordered way too much. Okay, everyone. I'm full. She ordered way too much. The acronym game. Here we go, here we go. Maybe another top. Okay, so Monika's okay. So who will be not? It's only Natsuki. Oh yeah, okay. And we're gonna go as we did before. We're gonna try to go with Sayori for this route. Steamed facts. I think that's Sayori. Yes. Rised face, Sayori. No, damn it. Can I save? Yes. Spice or sauce. Damn it, Natsuki. Kiss hug, kiss hug. I don't want to get too many Natskis. Garbage, unless ironic. Very nice. Great big hugs. Ant invasion. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna load, actually. I'm gonna do this again because I want to get Sayori the most. No. There we go. Cats and tails. Cat of tax. Shrimp fryer. No. Flushing waterfall. Breastfed forever. Damn it. Kitten. Icing fork. Damn it. Piece of waffle. Water. I'll say for life. There we go. Now we got more Sayori. Who is the winner? I guess, as you see here, I think that's Sayori. Yeah, there we go. Not literally though. Just like on Monday, she was laughing through most of the game. Yeah, I like when she's cheerful, you know.
I'm glad we got to play again.
Natsuki looks at me with an expression that suggests she wants to punch me and looking for a reason to do so. Yeah, maybe we have. Yeah, she might be really pissed, you know. We chose Sayori this time. Can I ask you something,
Monika?
It's so confusing to jump between the different voices. Of course you can, dear.
How did you come up with this game?
Didn't expect that question. You see, we needed a game in which your choices can be awarded with a point in every round. This way the player is bound to get at least some points. With these points the player can have multiple outcomes and none of them are losing. I guess so. It's not really a losing game.
They don't lose because they had fun while playing.
Yeah, that's totally what I meant. Not. Speaking of the acronym game, do you know TMI actually stands for too much information?
I knew that one. I think it's pretty funny too.
Four girls get in a conversation about literature. I can't really complain about feeling excluded since Monika originally came up with this game for that purpose. Random thoughts start to cloud my mind as I space out for however long. I'm already lost track of time when I suddenly hear the girls laughing about something. I decided to listen in with the hopes of actually being able to contribute a few meaningful comments. It's kind of like the story behind the story you are reading. You mean like the stuff people do behind the scenes? No, Salsa. We talked about how well-crafted stories tells you more than what can be seen on the surface. Oh, Doki Doki for sure. I'm way out of my depth here. Silence is golden is another saying that comes to my mind. Would you like to explain it, Yuri? Yuri? Oh, sorry. I was weighing my options on what I could read tomorrow. Would you mind repeating your question? It's okay. Would you like to explain what we meant by the story behind the story? With pleasure. Set of inter-character dynamics, rules of the world, implied or stated messages of the author and possible events. What people call backstory is not the same, but rather a part of it. Creating such a story behind the story, in other words a meta-story, can be an encumbering task, but it gives guidelines for the author. By establishing the rules of a world, the reader can be led to have a set of expectations, which can be ultimately shattered as the world in question is revealed to be a far cry from what it appeared to be. Everyone is silent as we listen to Yuri. Not just us though, literally nobody else is talking in the shop. Sorry, I got a bit carried away there.
Wonder when you're going to drop this habit.
Of rambling on?
Of saying sorry all the time.
So... Anyway, I have sort of an announcement to make. Or more of an invitation. There's this nice pool place I visited with Salsa and I wanted to invite you all there. Coming up for the Sunday thingy to do, you know. Pool party? Yeah, pool party? I think we'll have like 4 or 5 videos per each route in total.
Well, you know, if I can make it out...
In last route, Yuri didn't show up, or she showed up later, but she was totally... I guess Monika did something. The necessary dosage of vitamin D, yeah, pretty sure. I only promise 2 things. I'll be there, and I won't drown.
No.
Why is she upset? Something wrong, Natsuki?
I'm fine. Just that... I can't stay any longer. I have some chores at home.
Oh my god, Natsuki. That's too bad. Don't beat yourself up. Oh. Monika with the words. I mean, if you know Natsuki's backstory, you know pretty much that's Monika just playing with the words. Maybe things will turn out better another time.
I guess. Whatever, see you girls on Sunday.
Her eyes are locked on the ground as we say goodbye to her. When she leaves the shop, she's rather forceful on the door.
About that...
Did you have something else in mind, Sayori?
Yeah, I wanted to go shopping for clothes.
Pretty sure, yeah. We could go with you, right girls? Monika looks over to me, but I doubt it's because she needs my advice. She turns back to Sayori after a few seconds of what I assume to be thinking. Would it be okay with you if you went without us? Here we have our second date, if you say so, with Sayori.
I was hoping Salsa would come with me.
Pray to whoever will listen, have mercy or let me my sacrifice not be in vain. You didn't ask me about this, Sayori.
I'm asking you
now. We'll come I inhaled deeply and let out a very long sigh. I will go with you.
Yes!
As we're leaving the shop, this is totally different, I guess. Let's save. We're leaving the shop, Sayori suddenly stops in her tracks and seems startled for some reason. Snowing? Wait, what?
Yeah?
May I feel it?
No?
Sayori is like a renewable source of shenanigans. One could say she's an odd fellow. Was Sayori just messing around, or did Monika do that? You know, fix some snow above Sayori's head? I don't know. Well then, I'll see you two on Sunday. Don't forget to bring swimwear and sun lotion.
Bye everyone.
Okay, here we go. Back when I was little kid, Mom used to take me with her quite often when she bought new clothes. Can't recall how many times I had to say, "It looks great, can we go now?" before she realized it's not worth taking me with her. Boredom creeping up. Yeah, I mean, she's so cheerful. Between the racks of clothes, and you ask me every minute or so about a piece of clothing. I am not a big fan of go shopping. I think it's quite boring many of the times. But sometimes it's good to just look around, you know? Okay, yeah, different clothes. We know that. Goes on forever. My god. Words fail to describe my boredom. I feel you, bro. It's not that, or it's that, or not, or my brain just finally went numb after having one too many one-way conversations about the clothes she's showing me at the moment. If indecisiveness has a measurement, Sayori is a 10 out of 10 girl on that scale. She picked one, thank you. Where you have fun? After that, feels like an eternity in purgatory. Buys a single white top. Wow, after all this time.
How about we go somewhere?
Oh, let's do that. I'm kinda tired. Could we just go on another day?
Please?
I'm really not feeling it right now, Sayori.
Pretty please?
When someone says things like that to you, as we did here now in the game, don't push it with the please, you know? It's quite egocentric if you say so. Some other time.
Hey.
Really? Wait, what? That's it? I'm relieved by the fact we're going home, however, Sayori seemed upset. Of course she is, but still. They didn't even talk to me apart from a few words in response. I feel bad about it, but we can easily find another time. Summer grants plenty of opportunities for us. When we arrive in our street, she says goodbye to me in the same way she gave her single word. Bitter taste in my mouth. Yeah, I was... This is not a good idea. Please go out with her again. Yeah, write to her. You could decide on the day. Yeah. She's not writing back. Oh my god. Saturday, but I think we can go on a date on Saturday. And I will... why is it so quiet though? Ooh, it said something. It said something. I hope I didn't make her too upset. It's the festival. Wait, what? It says Sunday. Yeah, maybe we can go on a date with now on Saturday. And Sunday will be the ending for this route. Sent her a message. Replied? What did she say though? Okay, she's okay with me coming over. That's good, that's good. Let's save, just in case. Let's just enter it. Hope everything is fine. Stepping aside and I call out to whoever's around. Hello? No, oh my god, not this again. Like time has stopped. No noise. Where are her parents? Who are her parents? I mean, I don't even remember what their occupations are, because they barely ever talked about them. Seriously, are they working even on Saturdays? Since Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, she must be high up. Oh. I mean, we are doing her route. Brace myself. Okay, she's not hanging there at least. As I step into the room, it becomes glaringly obvious she didn't respond to the door opening. Yeah, she's not there. She's just lying there. Oh, she's sleeping? Sayori? Sayori. Wake up, sleepyhead. Please don't be dark. She's alive. She's alive. Thank God, she's alive.
No take.
Okay. That's good. This is good. Though she's pretty cute, as she audibly blowing out air every single she exhales. Every time she exhales.
Boop. No boops. Sleep.
Well, yeah, we are here. Well, because I didn't want to sit here for hours while you're sleeping. Told you I'm coming over.
I guess.
Look around her room. I haven't come over like this in a long time, have I?
Eh? I guess you're right. Has been a very long time. Not much have really changed in this room.
Sayori's room is messy as it's always been. I always recognize the same stuffed animals. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years now. Tucked away in the corner, I can even see her yellow shirt with a big paw mark on it. When I used to come over more often, it wasn't such a mess.
That's because you always ended up doing the cleaning.
So we came over and cleaned the room? Wow.
What brings you here? I assume you didn't come over to tidy my room. Not that I wouldn't mind watching you clean up.
but I just felt a bit guilty about leaving you behind yesterday. If you still want to, we could go somewhere.
Oh, sorry, I just imagined you cleaning in the maid out.
Sayori, snap out of it. I roll my eyes at Sayori's remark.
Yep, I'd be into that. I mean, going out.
Where would you like to go?
I don't know.
Let's go out, you know. The space is out way too much.
Aw, Mr. Bird wants a hug.
Touches my fingers in the process. Rapid fingertip tapping massage. Don't try to tickle me.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I guess so. You want to show me? Oh, this is a bit cringy.
Kinda do.
The tickle monster. Oh, this is cringe. Oh, this is cringe. It's quite adorable though. Everything in moderation. Good. Are you ticklish, by the way? I'm super ticklish.
This is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm being punished for being so selfish.
Oh, not the mood swing again. What on earth are you saying?
It's selfish. I mean,
That doesn't make any sense. So, Zalsa?
Sansa, we're going somewhere or we got into the mood for cleaning, maybe?
We're going, yeah. Front of your house, yeah. Let's get ready for adventure. Here we go. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. As I leave the house. Greeted by the sound of nature, blah, blah, blah. Filled with a gentle sense of optimism. Yeah, that's good. Where are we gonna go, though? Especially when the location even special, we're just going for a walk, yeah. Let's just walk, you know. You don't really have to have a destination. Have my wallet and some money, that's good. Oh.
It's adventure time!
See, I love all the Easter eggs in this. That's cute.
Are you spacing out again?
No, I'm just...
Not having second thoughts, are you?
Well, there are certain thoughts that I'm having. But that's not the right way to describe them. No, it's just... not really sure where we should go.
Life doesn't have to be that complicated, you know. Just pick the direction and take the first step. If we change our mind on the way, that's okay. That's really something
That's how I expect from Sayori. Words of wisdom. Let's go then.
Adventure time!
This is probably copyrighted music. Walking on the same path I take to school. Go somewhere different. Want things to be different. I don't remember what's end of the road. Let's just keep walking. On our way, we see a shop selling all kinds of baked goodies, and I know without checking, Sayori's gaze is locked on it. In fact, she stops and starts window shopping like a kid in front of his toy store. Let me guess, you're hungry.
How do you know?
Because I literally woke you up an hour ago and know that you didn't have time for breakfast.
Wish I had some SpaghettiOs in my pockets.
Yeah, explain what the SpaghettiOs is.
Just wanted to say something funny.
You can't just say things out of context and expect it to be funny.
Objection.
Not going to lie, that one made me laugh or smile. What does she want to eat? The music though, it's so loud. Cinnamon bun. Telephony? That's not what she's meaning. Telepathy.
What's the difference?
Oh, it's a big difference. What's that? A mean E? Her jokes though. And we keep walking after this. That's nice. It's the longest street in our city. I'm not really one who walks around for no reason, so it's not surprising how little I've seen of this place so far. Even Sayori asked if I knew where we were, where we are, when we arrived at what almost looked like a cul-de-sac. However, there's a little forest path in front of us, offering an option to continue our trek off-road. That's nice.
Have you been here before, Salsa?
Give me a moment, I need to check something. As I suspected, there are markers next to the dirt path. It's a hiking trip path thingy-li-thoo. If adventure is what you're looking for, you've come to the right place. Follow me.
But do you know where we're going?
Trust me, I know.
Okay. Trust you.
She's adorable. Oh, this is new. Also, we have been here before. I decided to break the silence between us by throwing back her own question at her. Have you been here before, Sayori?
No, and I don't know where this road will lead us.
Letting go of the opportunity to correct her on calling the path a road, I start telling her about my childhood memories where she wasn't present. When I was a little boy, my parents took me on hiking trips around here. I was a bit stubborn before we left the house, but once we were in the forest, it was kinda exciting. I love going on hiking trips and like this, just be in nature. I think I will always want to live near the forest and nature. I mean, I've been growing up my whole life pretty much in a small town, just a few meters from the big forest, and yeah, it's beautiful. My dad always told me about all of the animals that live in the woods and occasionally pointed them out to me. Sometimes I was fast enough to see them. Usually, I wasn't.
Did you pet any of them?
I wanted to, but wild animals are too afraid of us to come even in arm's reach. Really, it's more the little stories that stuck with me than the few things I saw.
What did you see?
Trees mostly.
No, I mean animals.
Well, there was this one time. As I began to tell Sayori about the things I saw and heard in the forest, I see her usual juvenile expression turn into something I can only describe as childlike wonder. Not childlike in a bad way, just innocent. With her listening to me in silence and slowly walking by my side with careful footsteps, I get a strange feeling. Is this what it feels like for Dad to guide me when I was little? What it felt like for Dad? But enough about my stories. Why don't you tell me one you have with your parents? A story? You know, like some trip you went on together. He's deep in thoughts for a minute or so before speaking up again.
I remember the last big trip. We went to visit some relatives in another city. There was this big bouncy castle and I played with one of the kids from the part of the family.
That sounds like her. Bouncy castles are so fun though. She was really
mean and pushed me down the slide, threw sand at me on the playground, stuff like that. After that we had a big family meal. We had hamburgers, potato chips, some sticky dessert, which I didn't even like. Then we came home.
kind of feels like her parents and her relatives, I mean, kind of feels like she's not fitting in her own family, if you say so. How old were you?
12.
That was 7 years ago they had their last big trip.
Yeah.
That's really the last trip you remember with your parents?
Yeah.
Why didn't you go anywhere since?
Yeah.
That's not the...
Work, I guess.
I always got the impression her parents were very busy people. But do they work so much as to have little to no time left for Sayori? Dad loves his work, but he occasionally has a day or two off, and we all go to do stuff together. Isn't this what parents are supposed to do? They'll do other family stuff, right? Realize what?
You know, cereal is actually cold soup.
I thought it was salad with milk as a dressing. Let's not talk more about it. I guess she doesn't want to. But I like this mod because it kind of dwells deeper into the families and relations with the families of the different girls. I like that. We didn't really get that in the main game. I keep going.
Last place is the dummy.
Dragging up the hill. Maybe I just didn't notice it before, but maybe it's that the shorts are very good fit for her. Start running too, but right when I was about to catch up to her, she stumbles and trips over. Ouch. The music though is a bit loud. Sayori, are you okay? Did you hurt yourself?
I hurt my knee.
Let me see. It's one of the drawbacks of shorts, no protection for your legs. Luckily, she barely scraped it, so it probably won't even hurt by tomorrow. Maybe I can lighten the mood with it. Prepare the cringe. About the bleeding, Sayori.
I'm not bleeding now.
I thought I already knew that. I didn't get the joke. Grab my hand. Her eyes are locked onto mine for a few seconds before looking away. Why don't we check out the view from the hilltop?
Let's go.
Beautiful.
It's so pretty, Salsa.
You like the view?
I love it. Can we stay here for a while?
Of course we can. Take a seat by a big tree that's almost at the top of the hill. I don't know what the time is, but at this point I feel it doesn't matter anymore. For a few minutes we take in the view. Really, it's mostly Sayori who's enjoying it. I find it kind of boring after. Come on, it's beautiful. Ring ring. Try again. Ring ring.
Moshi moshi, Sayori desu.
Is your refrigerator running? Because it's no... The jokes though, the jokes are so cringe. Nice one. Yeah, we didn't have dinner yet.
I'm hungry.
What should we do? Oh, we're gonna... Really? Let's just give it to her.
So I was thinking, maybe we could share it?
Bought you food after you slept through half the day and you still want mine? Jeez.
Yeah.
Whatever. With all of our food gone, I'd make a mental note that we should start walking home before we get hungry. Yeah, that's smart. Brush off my worries about the time and instead focus on our time together. What would have you done if I just said... Wait, I missed that. What would you have done if I just said I don't want to share?
You're not like that. I know you, Salsa.
People can change. I'm glad to see you're as cheerful as ever, but it worries me how you're still a bit of a klutz.
Meanie.
The big world waiting for you after high school that is much meaner than me. Yeah, she's too naive, you know, sometimes. The world is way too cruel for her little cheerful mind. It's great to spend some time with you after so long, but it's like you didn't change much since we were kids. You have to take life more seriously sooner than later.
Salsa. Why can't it be like this? It's always been. Like when we used to hang out all the time, you know?
Because we're adults now, Sayori. That means acting more responsible and all kinds of other stuff we didn't get as kids. Heck, we are old enough to vote on how important things go that I still don't understand. I have to move on, otherwise life will leave us behind.
I'm trying.
I'm expecting her to continue her sentence, but she's just stay silent, with her lips curled into... Go on.
I'm trying to move on, but it's hard.
I know it's hard, but you don't have to go alone if that helps. We can be friends again and take this challenge head on together.
You really mean that?
I do.
I'll have to thank Monika yet again.
How so?
She pushed me to speak to you on Sunday.
Oh, the previous Sunday, yeah.
Kinda talked a lot about you and she recognized you when we walked by the bus stop.
I'm glad she did. So, did you have any plans for when you finish high school?
Kinda. Why don't you tell me about yours first?
Nothing grand, since I only started to care about this a few months ago. My dad works as an electrician, so I was thinking... You tell her about our plans? Yeah. We need to go home now, though. Her eyes tell me she's genuinely interested when I talk about my future, but looks away when I tell more stories about me and my dad. Yeah, she don't really have a good relationship with her parents, it seems. You've been really silent for some time now, Sayori.
I was just listening to you.
Okay, but it's your turn now. What do you have in mind for your future?
It's not very specific.
I'm listening.
Well, I talked about it with Monika and she said I could consider becoming a teacher. Yeah, she would
Yeah, I guess she could work as a teacher.
I actually thought about it a couple of times back when Miss Kasumi used to teach us. Because I really like kids.
Yeah, for small children, she would work perfectly as a teacher. Getting a long summer break, yeah. That's one of the benefits of being a teacher. You get the whole summer pretty much free. Lazy about them, yeah.
No. Maybe a little.
I guess that's true. How come your parents are working so much?
I don't know.
She doesn't want to talk about it, so let's drop it.
You can get a great view from here.
Right. So, oh come on, don't push it.
Can you watch the sunset, please?
I mean, you don't have to look. Come on, don't push it.
Please? Just the sunset?
Okay. Yeah, don't push it when someone don't want to talk about something. As the sun is setting, I try to recall when I was last to watch it like this. Not being a sentimental guy, I haven't cared to take the time, and I just watch the sky become enveloped by the night. Looking at it now, I appreciate how beautiful that increasingly orange tinted ball of it is. It's still pretty boring. We're such a douchebag. So Sayori?
Look, I can see the stars. You think we can see a shooting star?
I don't know, it's still a bit early to see a lot of stuff up here.
I wish I could see a shooting star so I could make a wish.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works. You're not supposed to say your wish out loud.
I should keep my wishes to myself?
If you wish upon a shooting star, yeah.
What if I don't?
In that case, wish away, Sayori.
I wish the rain clouds could go away forever.
There's a moment of silence between us, and as I try to get my head around something that's definitely more than what it seems like on the surface. The rain clouds? She's not talking about the rain clouds. The real rain clouds? I guess she's talking about the rain clouds. Clouding her mind, if you say so. Oh, this is beautiful. Feeling under the weather?
I have crippling depression.
Oh, don't make this into a meme. Come on. This is serious stuff. Yeah. Oh, come on. She used that as a meme. She used the meme. Damn, but... Yeah, I get that reference. No, seriously, what's wrong? I'm
not joking this time, Salsa.
Did something happen that made you sad? You could tell me anything, really. I've only seen hints of this something being wrong, but I brushed it off because I didn't want to be intrusive. Her cheerful mood seemed to have vanished now like a file being deleted on a computer. Monika, what are you doing?
Not that bad, really. It will go away. No need to get yourself hung up about it. We'll go away. No need to get yourself hung up about it.
Wow. Wow. Hung up? Really? I mean, I'm no mind read, but the smile she gives me is clearly a forced one. It's too late for that. I'm becoming worried. More worried. Your parents aren't anywhere to be seen. They never take you to places, and now you say you're depressed?
I'm sorry for making you worried.
Look, I don't know what's been happening with you in the past half a year or so. I know I feel like I know even less than on Sunday. So please, tell me what's going on here.
Do you really want to get involved?
I do.
Okay. Don't say I didn't warn you. Remember how we spent so much time together when we were kids? Do you ever wonder why I went over to your house so often? Did your mom or dad tell you?
Never asked. I was just happy to have you over.
My parents asked me, your parents, a lot to let me stay over while they went on with their work. Sure, they sometimes took me with them, but it was awfully boring for me, so they just gave up on trying. I had other friends as well in elementary school, but only your parents seemed to accept me every time you were home. Then, as I got bigger, they didn't see any reason to not just leave me home alone. You still came over sometimes, which made me really happy. Still does. I didn't want to tell you this because I was afraid of becoming a burden to you as well, just like I am to my parents.
No, Sayori, you never were a burden to me. I don't know what the future will bring, but I'll be here for you. I won't give up on you.
I'm just glad you're here again. After all this time, you came back.
Her eyes well up and her tears begin to softly spark in the dim moonlight. I take her into my embrace, hoping this is the correct first step in helping her. She's sobbing next to my ear and her tears are flowing onto my shoulders like tiny droplets of rain. For a minute I'm speechless, not wanting to interrupt her in letting it all out. Who knows how long she's been holding it in. Girl. She lets me go, and she shows a meager smile while brushing her hair out of her face.
I give your shoulder a 10 out of 10. Would cry on it again.
That sounds like a biased review.
I guess I'm biased towards you.
What's this weird fuzzy feeling that I'm having? Love. I knew when we should have left before I got hungry again. It's getting late, we should really get home.
Getting hungry, Salsa?
How do you guess?
Because I'm starving.
I think she's just trying to make light of the situation, seeing that we never really talked about anything like this. Yeah, in this is why she was acting so immaturely, just to brush off. Maybe because I'm nothing to talk about. Yeah. Follow the path of my smartphone and consequently feel grateful for this tiny gadget because for once it's showing me the way instead of stealing my attention. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. Smartphones, I mean, I really have a hate relationship with them, kinda. On the way home, Sayori went into more details. Contrary to how I imagine it, it's not constant sadness. It isn't. It usually isn't. It's more like a little voice in the back of her mind telling her awful things from time to time. These thoughts often made it hard for her to just go out of bed. She lets me in on another little secret. Her depression prevents her from eating regularly. Oh, so that's why she gets so hungry sometimes. Being around her friends helps her relax enough to get her appetite back, but it comes back much stronger. This on and off eating is really unhealthy, but her depression always convinced her not to care about it or anything concerning her general well-being for that matter. After this revelation, I feel even worse about teasing her from thinking of her tummy so often. We luckily found a bus on our way home that took us closer to our street. As the vehicle took its turns, Sayori became even more cheerful again. She's so precious. She's so precious. It was only a few minutes walk from the bus stop to our street.
Then she said, "You brought the boy? Way to ruin the atmosphere."
Is she talking about the other girls? Yo, Sayori,
You know this one?
do you know this one? You so freaking precious when you smile.
Know that song?
I don't know that song. I mean it. Night is dark and the light is sparse, but not even that can hide Sayori's bright red blushing face. Not even nervous laughter comes out of her after hearing that. We arrive at her house and I'm slightly torn after all that what's happened today. It feels almost wrong to just say goodbye now, but I don't know what more to tell her. Maybe this.
Thanks for today, Salsa. This meant more to me than you probably think.
Before you go, Sayori, what was it again that you wished for?
The rain clouds to go away. Forever.
I'm not the one who has all the answers, nor do I have the solution for your problem. But until you get better, does this help? I open my arms as an invitation for her to give me a hug. And she takes me up on it. This is so Sunday. Here we go. This is probably the last part. Okay. Cool. Okay. We could pass this up first, but with the pull. Okay, cool. I think we're gonna stop it here. So let's save. There we go. Okay. I think this episode did so well with describing depression in a respectful and important way. This is such a wide problem, and I can kind of relate to Sayori's feelings sometimes. And yeah, wow, this is dark, but so important, such important messages. Tell me in the comments down below what you think about it, and I'll see you in the next part very soon. Never ever forget to stay awesome. Toodeloo!